when the price of the dollar is a lot less than the price of the dollar.
Oh, so that's the second one?
Nope, there's still post-World War I.
Bless you.
It just ties into the currency. At some point in their depression and inflation, post-World War I, they were using their money as wallpaper to fix patches in their walls because it was just worthless. It was cheaper to use the paper of the currency than the wallpaper.
Cool.
So, not great. So, economic depression, their political problems, these are also going to be post-World War I problems. You have a weak government, an untrustworthy government, a government that went from being an absolute monarchy to a democracy. That transition didn't go very well, so there's a lot of inconsistencies in the government. And so for your first box, you could effectively fill up all post-World War I problems. We talked about racism and a little of the political ideologies. There's a handful more slides. We'll be able to finish this whole thing. Adolf Hitler is going to be your guy. I had a kid in my last class who kind of speaks German, so he said a lot better than I did. Yeah,
Where do they get these nicknames?
they're not nicknames. It's German for the leader.
Oh, really?
Führer. And he's the leader. And that's exactly what El Duce meant too. We're talking about Mussolini. So the leader. No. 1921, he forms the Nazi Party. So for political system, it's Nazism or Nazi.
Oh, yeah?
1923, he writes Mein Kampf. It's semi-autobiographical, and it explains Nazism. Support groups. So on the back, support groups, he's going to have one. Who does he have an alliance with? We talked about this yesterday with Italy. Well, there's your answer. Italy. So he's got support group is Italy, so they have an alliance, as well as the brown shirts. Still with the black shirts, they're ex-veterans, and they're pretty much a bunch of goons. That's his own private army. 1933 becomes chancellor. This isn't going to fit any of this, but when he becomes chancellor, that's when he starts implementing his rules. So characteristics of Nazism, this could go in political system or political ideology and principles. The first of which is extreme nationalism. So this is consistent with Italy. This is consistent with Russia. This is consistent with World War I. This is consistent with all of these countries that are being taken over by dictators. They get strong pride in their country. They go from being the bottom to the top. Now we're here. What does that do?
Bottom to the bottom.
Yeah, see? I was thinking about that. That was a joke I said.
Good teacher.
Gonna wait for that.
Yeah, you're the best.
Dictatorship. That is going to be principles, goals, ideology. Racism. These two are one and the same. Anti-Semitism. We all know what anti-Semitism is?
No.
Anyone want to take a shot? Anti-Semitism is?
The not liking of different people.
The not liking of Jews specifically.
Really? What?
Anti-Semitism is like Jewish.
Anti-Semitic, anti-Semitism. So, for your racism, racial attitudes, that's what you have there. Militarism. Which box do you assume militarism goes? Yes, ma'am. Attitudes towards war and violence. You can also put that in methods of gaining and keeping power. They built up a strong military so they kept their people scared.
But aren't the people part of the military?
What's that?
Aren't the people part of the military?
Some of them are. Some of them we don't agree with them. Not everybody agreed with them. It wasn't like it was okay, we're all in. But some of them did.
I love that.
Swastika. That's
backwards peace sign.
yeah. I didn't know that.
Is it?
It's a Greek sign for peace, is it?
Yeah.
If you rotate it, make it. you turn it, make it like square. It's the Greek sign for peace, which is
Did you get one?
yeah, just tilt it. Once it's
Got you.
and it's all kinds of different images.
It's not bad.
That's the deal. The Third Reich or the Third Empire
Oh, that's peace.
is started under Hitler when he becomes chancellor in 1933.
Wait, where is this one?
None. Just general information they should know. So, the Third Reich starts 1933 when he becomes chancellor. At that time, it becomes a totalitarian government. What's a totalitarian government?
Government controls everything.
There you go. So, at that time, it becomes the new way of living. They go from a democracy to totalitarian. They take away all civil rights. So there's
Isn't
no
that like
more.
a downgrade? Kind of.
I mean, if you're asking me, yes. So that's what they wanted. That's what they thought they wanted anyway. So that happens. Their civil liberties are gone, especially if you're Jewish. Then everything's gone. And we'll talk about that. The Nuremberg laws. Once again, massive buildup of military. You're going to see that fascism and Nazism are almost one and the same. They have a lot of the consistencies with their characteristics. And you'll find out tomorrow when you write your half-page essay. Uh-huh. I should have showed it didn't work. But, the Nuremberg laws, also something you're going to want to... Yeah. The Nuremberg laws. Very important. No. The Nuremberg laws are going to be the pretty much stripping of all laws, all everything from the Jews. And that we'll talk about right now. So anti-Semitism, the idea that they no longer want Jews to be a part of Germany, and that is going to take place by the loss of citizenship. So the first thing they're going to do is no longer be considered a citizen.
You're going to be illegal.
Illegal. They're going to be much more than illegal, my friend. Loss of citizenship. And this could be something you put under racial attitudes or methods of keeping and gaining power.
Should I?
So they couldn't own their own business. They lose citizenship. They're denied housing.
They put them in ghettos, right?
I believe. No, that's not. Eventually, yep. So I mean, they're going to keep them ghettos. Let's go. So like I said, methods of gaining keeping power and your racial attitudes, you'll use that for both of these. There's your ghettos. So they're taken out of the cities, taken out of their homes, taken out of their businesses. Stores were not allowed to sell to them, and then they're quarantined to ghettos.
How would they get stuff?
The quarantine in downtown Detroit. What's that?
How would they get their food and everything?
They didn't. I mean, they figured it out. It wasn't like that. They didn't really set up smuggle it. I mean, they figured it out. Their rations when to get into the ghetto. Crystal Knot, and this is not going to apply anywhere, is translated as the Crystal Night or the Night of Broken Glass. This Night of Broken Glass lasts for 2 days, November 9th, November 10th, and it's the first phase in the final, what's called the end result is the final solution, or the extermination of all Jews, the Holocaust. This Crystal Night, or the Night of Broken Glass, there's 91 Jews killed, 30,000 arrested and sent to concentration camps, 1,000 synagogues burned, 7,000 businesses. It's the first phase of the eventual execution of mass execution, it's called the final solution, or the Holocaust. The final solution, final phase of getting rid of the entire Jewish race off the to represent that, this is what it's going to look like. While they're doing that, the full-blooded Germans or the Germans who were Jewish just kind of look down and watch as thousands, tens of thousands. It's it's ridiculous on a multitude of reasons. But these are some images from that. This is the Jewish. One student asked last class, how did they know? They were forced to wear yellow stars on their clothing at all times.
Didn't they take a sensor or census or whatever? Everybody had to put down what you were.
Yeah, and then they go
That's
back
how
and
they
pass.
did
Yeah, but couldn't you lie?
They didn't know
They-
nothing was happening.
I mean, the secret police, all of these, I mean, they had ways to turn them on. They would know. And they would find them. So this is like, so these are just images of them getting Jews out of their houses, getting Jews out of their communities, and taking them to the house to train them in.
I have one piece. Was he killed?
Eventually. I mean, the max execution of millions of Jews, 6 million Jews, eventually dead. So like I said, just more images of that. And this one will stop. You guys can put that away. Tomorrow, like I said, Thursday and Friday might change. Thursday and Friday might change, but either way, we'll write that essay.